Damn right.
Good evening.
Damn right.
That tornado's
Well,
tearing
best
us
of
up.
luck. Well, best of luck.
I walked away for a matter of seconds to get a bottle of water, and I come back, and Grim has subscribed at tier 3 again for 48 months. You bastard. What are you doing? Lordrin has resubbed for tier 1 for 55 months, and Widgren has come back for 58 themselves. What are you doing? Stop it! Oi, I haven't even done my job in fucking forever. Which I should point out, as the music just happens to peak. Oh goodness! Oh no, Lord Cupson! I was going to say Archer. That's not the custom. That's not the Lord Cupson alert. That's just Archer just sticking his head in. Sorry, that's broken me. The idea of him trying to herald Lord Cupson is very, very tickling to me. Lord Cupson, thank you for 10 gifted tier 1s of your own for Space Wolf 89, Sherwood Storm, which I can only assume is happening over Sherwood Forest and just in one of those sort of little bubbles. Angelo. And hang on a minute. Angelo TV, Tropical Weed, Saber Spear, Darvan, Lychee Flans, let's go with that. July Jedi, CJ Zephyr, a name? A game? No, a name. A game of names that I have not read in a long time. And Saint Insane, spelt leet style. They are not Saint Instained. That's a bad idea. Don't stain the saint. Don't do this. Lordrin, meanwhile, has gotten confused for Lord Cupson by the custom alert because I guess they both have Lord in their name. Lord, forgive us if we ever get Lord E in here. That's just going to get really complicated. For your own gifted 10 tier 1 subs, Eliza6666, Lista Marafe, Itiodora. I keep going to read it's Theodora, but that's not correct. Kiefer 67, as opposed to the 66 that came before. Rodimus Metro, Pacos Give, Twilight Xanadu, It Mew, Primus, and hey, so cool. Right, I should explain how I'm here. Because as Dark Rays quite rightly points out, thought you couldn't stream due to PC overheating problems. I basically couldn't. That's why I kind of disappeared off the face of the planet, because it was starting to reach a point where just streaming pretty mundane stuff was, you know, like crashing us beyond 60 degrees. And that's on the coolant, I should stress. Like, the fucking thing that's meant to be cooling the PC was at about 60 degrees. God only knows what the temperatures for the CPU, GPU, etc. were. They were normally hovering somewhere around the 80 mark. Even just the background with you talking would overheat. Not that far off. Eventually we reached a point where the computer idling and not doing anything would overheat to the point of freezing the entire PC and crashing. Not quite the same as the hard shutdown emergency failsafe because it's truly overheated, but still unusable. Eventually, I did comment on this in my Discord, but for posterity purposes. Eventually, I got the repair guy round. Well, I say repair guy. He's the guy locally who knows the most about computers. Not quite the same as PC expert, because every time he gets an email from me, I think it takes years off his lifespan. Because I am in a sleepy, like, sleepy old person end of the country, it's not usual to be dealing with someone who's professionally online.
Yay, 38 months.
Oh god, here we go again. Lancelot, thank you for 38 months. Yay, hello. And you've awoken TTS Zinch and Dark Rays for the gifted tier 1 sub of 66 to Rocket Head. Or Rock the Ed. I'm not sure.
66 gift subs in the channel.
But the Ed is indeed a rockin' because...
I love you.
Choo choo. Because, long story short, repair guy couldn't figure out what it was. he could not figure out what it was at all. However, what he did do while he was in the middle of telling me that he couldn't figure out what it was, he left his little diagnostic tool on my desk with its screen visible. At which point rather, I noticed that it was showing the CPU temperature and the coolant temperature and the GPU temperature. And the coolant was the highest out of all of them. And I asked him, hey, question. In a vacuum, if my CPU is about 33 degrees, what temperature probably should the coolant be? Like, if it's 33 degrees, I mean, they all move in tandem. Yes, I know they move in tandem, but like, relative to it, what should it be? If it's 30... Oh, hang on.
Thomas the Airship meets Frankie the Flak Gun.
We'll see. But it's along the lines of like, well, if it's about 33 on the CPU, it probably should be about 25 on the coolant. Yeah, mate, it's currently 38 on the coolant. Oh. Yeah, your cooling system's probably fucked then. Yeah. No, hang on a minute. I'll have a look. Then spends the next 10 minutes looking at it more and discovers that basically the coolant system had gotten so utterly fucked that it had turned into a heater. It was doing literally the opposite of its job. And this was not that this specifically just the coolant flow, because this is a cooling system. It's an AIO. It's fans. It's all of this. Everything was running hot. The fans were working so hard trying to keep the PC cool that the fans were generating more heat than they were kicking out. The coolant was actually hotter than what it was meant to be cooling down. All of this just going around. So yeah, understandably, due to the basic laws of thermodynamics, I was turning my PC into an oven. It just kept getting hotter over and over and over. So I bought a new one, which was great fun, because it turns out that they don't make my one, because I got this rig I got from 2022. I got it as a pre-built because I already had a decent GPU, but I needed a new motherboard, new CPU, and a new case. So I thought I'll get a pre-built with the pieces I want, and then I'll just slot my hardware into it, right? So since then, that cooler isn't made anymore. It's okay. It's been replaced by a new cooler from the same company, and here's a link. They've stopped making that cooler as well. Okay then, well, let's go and get the next cooler down the line, of which there was one being sold at the moment. I have found it, I have got it, I have instituted it, it is in place, and since then I've given it a few days to like settle. You know, I don't know if it's like a fridge, you leave gases to settle in a fridge. I don't think the company was going under. The company is Corsair, so I would assume, given that Corsair had sometimes make RAM, that they're probably rolling in the money at the moment from selling it at extortionate prices to AI bros. But yeah. Where I'm going with this anyway is that I gave it a few days to settle and figure out what the fuck it's doing, and I have yet to go over 40 degrees on the coolant. Considering that it was 60 at idle, that's a massive improvement. And I've also been checking the temps of everything else. The coolant is correctly now lower than what it's meant to be cooling down. So thermodynamics has been restored. I am no longer running a rig that runs in direct contravention to physics. Now, let's play some fucking Lost Odyssey. I'm aware that the first one back is a game on the Xbox 360, so it's not even taxing my hardware that much, but god damn it, it's a Sunday, I haven't done this in forever, and I wanted to do some bloody streaming. Also, you know what's coming. Do I even need to say? Oh, wait. There we go. Zoom. I like that you can't move the camera to the left. So Jansen's just wondering why he's not center stage. Excellent. Zoom. Thermodynamics was invented by Big Heat to sell cooling systems. It is me. I'm Big Heat.
I can do this.
Would have expected a media share for a lightweight stream just to get back into the swing with no temp taxing. I did consider it, but if I've been away for a good while, I want to actually give some content rather than, hey guys, just do my job for me for like 2 hours. Like, you guys put things on the screen that are funny and I'll just sit here and react at it. That's fine once in a while, but if it's your bread and butter, I kind of feel like you should be paying the audience for being funny for you. You know? It feels a bit reverse. I really don't want to deal with you guys right now.
Ew, disgusting.
I've also got no clue which direction we're supposed to be going in. I'm assuming that we're actually going back towards let's go back towards civilization. Any particular reason? Give us a second. Hold on. Any particular reason we're in a daycare group? Jansen being the only semi-regular person? Well, reasoning for this. You may recall a couple of streams ago, and I say may with big inverted commas because it was a while ago.
Forgive me.
There was a train. Everyone was on the... Well, many people were on the train. The kids were at the front of the train. And Kaim and Sarah were going to rescue the kids because the kids had run off with the train. At the same time as Gongora decided to basically go apeshit with the political shenanigans, shall we say. Gongora split the party with a pseudo-fucking apocalypse. Excellent way to put it, Rocket. In amongst this... Jansen, over here, zoom, Jansen, was in a different unrelated train with Ming at a different unrelated political shenanigan. That train also got caught in the same apocalypse, to which the solution was basically Ming used a bunch of heat magic, which broke whatever sealed her memories away. Jansen, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Jansen then had a 2000s romantic music video while he was going out and forager gathering stuff to look after the, at the time, unconscious Ming, having expended a bunch of her energy. The children were wandering around in the icy wastes after Sarah melted the front of the train off in order to make sure that only her and Kaim would be inconvenienced and not the kids, although sort of forgot that this would leave the kids in the middle of train tracks, in the middle of nowhere, in the icy frozen wastes. In amongst all this, at some point Ming just decided this was a good place to go, and Jansen came along and we rescued the kids. That's why we're in a daycare group at the moment. I'm just going to run back to civilization and assume... Oh no, wait, no. This probably isn't the right way to go, is it? I'm probably supposed to go further into the icy wastes to go and find Sarah and Kaim. I've run the wrong way, haven't I? God damn it. Hang on a minute. God damn it! Yes. Funnily enough, Mac. Yes. Oh, yeah. And last time, this awkward daycare center was faced with an ice elemental, and I spectacularly failed to kill it a couple of times. Primarily because out of fucking nowhere, it pulled Reflect out of its asshole and just completely neutered my entire turn by having it blast me in the face. I'd set up loads and loads of magic because I've been using magic for the rest of the fight, and then it just randomly went, oh yeah, all of it's going to go back at you now. And I killed my party multiple times. Hey, Ed!
Your ability to ruin my field trips is uncanny!
Ed, you let the groceries in the other direction! Welcome back, Whitgren. Hopefully Twitch stays working this time around. Hopefully. Thankfully, we do have one of the fastest run speeds in JRPG, so we'll catch up with ourselves relatively quickly. Also, while we're here in the Icy Wastes, I just need to draw attention. I did this the last stream as, oh my god, it was right there! I just need to draw attention to this, because I did in the last stream as well. Like, I just need to mention, again, the fact that Sarah's a solution to, oh, we're basically getting tractor beamed into an evil glacial UFO that's going to try and kill us, and I don't want the kids to get hurt, is to melt the front of the train off. Like, fuck me, girl. Good God. The magical strength on this woman is incredible. Ming just does like a basic, like, heating spell. Sarah just burns off the front of the train. I love how little, like, how completely chill she is until she has no chill. The thing is, she could have melted the front of the train and then got all of them and could have got out. Yeah, indeed. Although I do see a little bit of her logic here. That maybe if it didn't think it had gotten Kaim, because like the targets were Gongora's targets. Gongora knows he's targeting Kaim and Sarah. He's not necessarily targeting the rando grandkids. The Grando kids. So if he feels he knows he's caught Kaim and Sarah in the blast, he'll probably stop and give up. I think that's kind of where her logic was going. I'm not sure, but it feels like that sort of makes some degree of sense. And as Weirdgren points out, she has had the time to practice. So... Ming's solution to a door blocking the way is effectively blowtorch the lock. Sarah's solution is nuke it. No problem, no door. No wall, no house. Darkrays with a PSA. Do not piss off the magical powerhouse Grandma Bear that can cast nuke. Oh, it's warm over here. It was also warm in the previous civilization, but I ran the wrong way. Sorry, Cook. Like, why are there so many people? This must be the place where the refugees from Goatsa went after it all froze over. Oh, there must be any safe here. Finally, I can take a load off in peace. I've been mildly inconvenienced. Time to call a tactical strike on my location. The alarming thing is that you don't call the... Sarah does not call the tactical strike. Sarah just is the tactical strike. Wife magic is not to be underestimated. And I've said it before, and I'll say it. I said it last stream, and I'll say it again. The Kaim Sarah dynamic reminds me weirdly of those somehow actually semi well written and kind of adorable Shad-Amy comic strips that pop up on YouTube Shorts every now and then. Obviously, I know that their artist comes from somewhere else, but I mean the voiced versions, because it brings a little bit more spice and life to it. And yeah, you've got immortal traumatized warrior who's like really dark and broody, but fiercely loves his wife, and somewhat adorable, kind of like tries to stay princess coded where she can wife, who will have a massive fucking hammer in the drawer. Both of them just have this like switch, one from nice to nasty and one from nasty to nice. And it's just kind of adorable of their dynamic. I love them. Oh, and that's not to do down. We also did meet the fantastical badass pirate who fiercely loves his mum in the form of Sid, who also has the requisite JRPG airship. Monster bird plumes. Ah, fantastic. We're on a cameo episode of Monster Hunter. Oh dear. What's up? You got customers now? Don't look so down in the dumps. No, it's just, well, monsters have started to appear around camp, but these ones are unusually well organized. This is turning into a character of Matthew Berry. Several people have been injured, already trying to run away from them. And some have been killed while looking for food and medicine. It's a troubling situation. Uh-huh. You want me to... Uh-huh. If you let them cry out often enough... Oh, what a wonderful idea. Oh, what... Yes, yes. Let's let the monsters raise the alarm. I thought you were a shop, boy. Are you a shop? Familiar with the art of ring assembly? Oh god, but you're not satisfied with any normal ring assembly, are you? Believe me, we've all been there. Me, I don't assemble rings with components. I take existing rings and reassemble them to completely new rings. And you know what else? The rings I create even have multiple effects. Oh, and I won't charge you a cent either. Weird, this world runs on cents and dollars, but this is my life's work, you see. So how about it? Would you like one? Level 2? Oh. I don't have all of these. Oh. Right, okay, so... I feel this could have been a better organized menu rather than having to drill into each one to see how and what you have. It's a really nice idea of a system, though. Oh, hold on. Wait, you've colored some of them differently. Ah, okay, so it colors them differently to show you what you have the components of. The soul ring? Pardon? MP absorb and damage up. Okay. Oh. Actually, this isn't a terrible idea. We can get some bruisers with elemental effects. I think what I'm going to do is probably remember where this guy is. I'm going to forget where this guy is. I think I'm going to remember where this guy is and come back at a later point. Although damage up and crit up is quite nice together. Right, that one we're taking. We're taking a Herculade ring. That. Oh, Ed, did you seriously just try and reference the age-old Hercules Disney game by just shouting one word? Really? Yeah, oh no, the kids are definitely gonna get that one. Fucking what am I doing?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I am not surrounded by idiots. I'm surrounded by good folk. Do I have any of these swords? Can you repeat? I wasn't listening. Precisely. This is what you shouldn't have been listening. Exactly. So, I forged the Herculean ring, and for some reason decided the best thing to do right now is randomly reference the age-old Hercules Disney game by just shouting Herculade instead of Herculean ring. I don't even. I'm losing the plot, but I'm not losing the spirit because I just bought it. You're right, you're just surrounded by people with less intelligence than you. Where on earth are you getting that from? Oh, wait, no. No, mate, maybe they mean I am surrounded by a person with less intelligence, in that I am a brain existing inside of me, so technically I surround me. I see where you're going with that, yes. I do have less intelligence, yes, than me. You guys have far more intelligence than me. I have less intelligence than me. Okay. Right, hang on a minute. Hold on. I'm going to write down where the Ringmaker lives. As Darkrai it suggests, Celebrimbor lives in the Goatzar refugee camp. That is a strange sentence to have written down, but yeah, sure, we'll go with it. And then thank you, Rockethead, for bringing us right back to normality. I've got a creme brulee in the oven. Ooh, lovely. Love a good creme brulee. I've never had a creme brulee. I am lying through my tea. I've made a creme brulee because I used to have to sit in and in my sort of time as a teaching assistant, sometimes teacher, I had to help out sometimes in the kitchen and cooking lessons. So sometimes I'd help a student making a creme brulee. I've never had a creme brulee myself, though. Then take a photo on your phone of the note so you lose it. The note is on my phone. I'm sad to say I'm that deep in the tech hole. The note is on my phone. I don't have like a notepad nearby. I should get a note. I mean, I do have a book on my desk, but it's my big book of passwords. Because somehow we've entered a timeline where keeping a big book of all your passwords on your desk is more secure than any form of... Would you like to keep your passwords in your browser? You can totally trust us here at Passkey. Like, no. It's the exchange rate fox. Hello, there's a Pipot in the pot. I have apparently collected 47 seeds since I last saw you. Would you like some seeds? Oh, I had 18 seeds. Sorry. It took something out of the pot. It gave you a power bangle. And Jansen did a little dance. Cool. Let's go then. I forget that's a thing that's just in this world. There's just Pipot in a pot. What does the power bangle do? I know what the last ones we bought do, because we obviously just bought them, but power bangle. Power bangle increases physical attack power. Why would I give this to Jansen? No. Obsidian Spirit Band. Okay, so yeah, we've got Spirit Magic level 5 can be used by somebody. Oh god, yeah, Jansen learned to accessorize. Hang on a minute. Were you learning? You've learned to accessorize. Excellent, girl. Excellent. Honestly, I think this one is worth it. Where's a slot seed? Ming, you're going to be the first proud user of a slot seed in this playthrough. At least I think this is the first one at least since I started saving them, because now I can basically say that slot dedicatedly is 2 accessories. There's never going to be a time we don't want 2 accessories, surely. Pardon me. Right. Meanwhile, since we're trapped with them, let's start learning... Spell counter. Yeah, sure, why not? What is the slot cap? I have no clue. I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to save, because we just did some admin and I don't want to have to repeat it. That wasn't me making a microwave sound. That was me imitating the sound of the power bangle powering my bangles. As it sits there going... What? What? Vase. £1,000 in a random vase. That was absolutely a drug deal. Like, we've been joking about it. That one has no question to it. That was just a drug deal dead drop. You don't just leave £1,000 in a vase. They slapped his face on every vase, on every vase. From a pimpin's fees and royalty. What is the point of this area? Sir Jamie the Resilient. Ed, you hummed so long, it reverberated through my surround sound system so much I was starting to worry it was on the fritz. You say the fritz exactly as the game just freezes. Sir Jamie the Resilient, keep your surround sound system away from my it's not even mine. Keep it away from Henry's 360, alright? I don't want to have to buy him a new one. This one's clacked out as it is. Sir?
I can't believe that Goat's train crashed. It probably got attacked by those ice creatures.
Excellent!
Did you hear that? Just now?
Yes, Mac. With your ears that are stapled to the sides of your head.
I wonder... It must be...
Huh? What do you two want?
Where's the train that you were talking about?
Huh? Train?
Please, tell us.
Okay.
I like this guy's accent, though. Oh, okay.
Please?
That away.
Is that a good stretch? Thank you very much for calling it. I shall scrunch up. Oh, that is actually quite nice.
Train? You think?
Jansen, stop improving. That you think wasn't on your line. Your line was just train.
I think it's worth a look.
Hey, it's dangerous up there. There was some
And there they go.
going on. You know.
Now the question is that... Are we sticking... Okay, okay. We're sticking with them. We're not returning to Titanic Todger Tolton. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, he was... I like that he wasn't a belligerent town drunk. He was just... He's just there. He's just Neil. My family's gone on a trip, leaving me as the responsible adult of the household. I will keep you on the surround sound system. Thank you very much. Not if it's going to shake the very foundations every time I... Especially, you got a surround... Like, you lucky back bugger. You got a surround sound system. And you can play anything you want on it. What on earth are you using me for on that? Good lord. Oh, a magic train. Oh, no, that's a fair point, Lancelot. What are we looking for? Bodies? They'll just get back up again. Wow. So this is where it fell. Maybe Kym and Sarah are somewhere near. I haven't done Shaggy in way too long. I apologize. I only apologize. Man, what a crazy wreck. There's no need to No need for me to catch strays, Jansen. There's not too much left of this thing. You don't think they're crushed under all this, do you? It's text, but we know she's side-eye glaring at him, right? No, wait, what? No, what am I talking about? That guy's an immortal. Jansen, they're just casually forgetting the plot. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Wait, can I zoom? No. Okay, we're in cutscene land and I can't zoom. I think I've figured out what's happened. And why Cook's boots look weird. I think Cook's boots are supposed to go with Mac's shorts. I think Mac's shorts, they balloon out the same distance as Cook's boots do. I think they're meant to be a matching pair, but they've gotten confused when they dressed themselves this morning. Mac has ended up with Cook's shorts, or Cook has ended up with Mac's boots. No, I can't find them. I don't think they're here. We're the only ones around. I see. Well, there's only one way to find him. Let's split up, gang. There's nothing to worry about. Look. Isn't there a big hole right there under the wreckage? Maybe they just fell in there. You mean they've fallen underground? Didn't Kaim get blasted by a meteor? How is that not enough physical damage? That's a fair point. We did actually set the mission statement of how much damage Kaim can take in the opening cutscene when we dropped a fucking meteor on him. I forget that part because it is so out there as an intro. Like, how do we establish what sort of level the player should get worried about the protagonist? I know! Meteor! That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? There's no way you can climb up or down that hole, so I bet Kaim and Sarah are just waiting for us to rescue them. But you said there was no way we can climb down there. If there's another entrance somewhere else, that's a different story, but like, Scoob, I had to shoot him. He was gonna kill us. That's not a prop chainsaw. Are you all right, Mac? There was a cave up ahead. Do you think it goes all the way under here? I mean, not for nothing, but guys, even if they fell down there, they're in an ice cave. I don't think they're in much danger. It's made of ice. And they have a Sarah. Like, sure, maybe it'll take her a couple of hours, but that ice cave is not lasting very long. No, maybe it's a cutscene ice cave. Maybe we're operating on Yakuzian logic. Which I'm still proud of. Yakuzian logic was enough for me to accidentally call a plot twist and break Rakan's heart. That he was so genuinely excited that he was going to get an authentic reveal of a plotline in when he was dragging me through Bleach. Good show, by the way, as far as I watched of it anyway. And he was like so excited that this plot twist was going to finally work because, as he said, you're like a unicorn. It's so rare to find someone who doesn't know this twist. And then an old man took his shirt off and was weirdly ripped. At which point, I started making jokes about the Yakuza franchise and spitballing, oh, you know, if this is a Yakuza plot, I guess this guy's actually evil, this guy's actually alive, whatnot, and inadvertently called the entire plot twist, like, trio that was in literally the next episode. And you could just hear him deflating in real time.
That tornado's carrying us
You're
up.
at 62 months and continuing you breathtaking man. Hope you have a wonderful stream, and I hope you guys and girls in chat have a wonderful day and a good time watching this stream and upcoming streams, and PLS keep supporting this awesome breathtaking man.
Hold on. Hold the phone. Firstly, Lord Darkness, thank you very much for the resub at tier 1 for 62 months. Secondly, hold on. What? TTS Inch. What was that pronunciation there? Not pronunciation, rhythm. Rather than breathtaking man, we got breathtaking man. Like, why did we go up on the taking? What? Breathtaking man. Alright. Hey, is it hot in here? My stepson watched The Matrix for the first time. He's 10, and it blew his fucking noodle. Excellent. Ed, you are very genre savvy, so you... I am not. I get bamboozled by, like, the most obvious things. Yeah, it is. What's going on? What's going on? I don't even know what that audio is from. Why did I just Ed is James Sunderland? James Sunderland is a breathtaking man. Is he? Well, actually, no, I'm being a twit. There's so many James Sunderlands, I'm not sure which you're even referring to.
This does not look good.
Sorry, I should be more specific. Bearded, I know that James Sunderland is from Silent Hill 2. There are multiple variants of James Sunderland in Silent Hill 2. Because as far as I know, you got like Silent Hill 2, you got the, I want to say the remaster Silent Hill 2, where they got a different guy to voice over, Guy Seehee. And then you've got the remake Silent Hill 2, which isn't even the same guy as the previous guy. As far as I'm aware. I could be wrong on this, because mostly what I'm operating here is a half-remembered rant by Ethan. Oh, these are fire lads. Oh, there's also the movie based on Silent Hill 2. That's also fair, yeah. Oh, God. Every time I don't know what fire... I think it's wind. I think wind beats fire. Meanwhile, let's get a... These guys have big clubs. They look like physical attackers, so let's go for an all shield. Cook, I need you to support the casting speed of Jansen, because he's going to be casting for a while. And... Mac, just punch one of them in the nads. No, fire... No, you're right. Fire beats wind. Because I had to cast fire on the wind griffin. That's where I'm getting confused. I remember that sodding griffin. And I keep thinking he was fire and I would cast wind on him. No, he was wind and I would cast fire on him. That was it. Oh, well. We're shielded now, at least. You know what? It wasn't terrible damage, even though they're not weak to it. Since you've got the speedos... I should never have said that. Now I'm cursed imagining Jansen in a speedo. Let's go with their fire, so water. Just the light heal, I guess. Meanwhile, Mac, soften this iguana. Jan wears speedos. I need to look up I Wear Speedos again. That was a pretty good song. It's weird that Despacito makes far better songs in all the parody versions than it made an actual song. Oh god, the iguanas are buffing. Why did... Oh god, the cavemen iguanas are getting strong. Drown them.
I am the greatest.
Alright, Jansen. That was quite a lot of damage, mate. I think that was, if I'd used that the first time, I think that would have been a one-shot on most of them. While you were looting, the iguanas were buffing. While you were resting, the iguanas were buffing. Jansen, also, mate, you just learned Black Magic level 6. Nope, never mind. He's it's just the name. It's no member hit, but Jansen has learned jamming. Ouch, what the hell is this? It's so hot. It's a natural geyser. Boiling hot water shooting through the cracks in the earth. Be careful you don't get burned. The entire Jansen is jamming. Also, while we're here, let's really quickly borrow Cook, because they have the better healing spells. We must turn Grand Staff into Great Guitar.
Looks like we got a good
The new rhythm game, Jansen Lammy. No, lads. No. I'm not for... you know what? No. Actually, no. I'm going to redeem myself. I'm going to do the water element first this time. And for funsies, let's buff up his magic power. As well as his speed. And just in case they live through it, let's have a little light bit of shadow afterwards. It gets funnier when you realize Jammers is a nickname for swim trunks, i.e. Speedos. God damn it, the Speedos are back again! What? Oh, hello. Sorry about that. I kicked my feet in generally sort of anger at the concept the Speedos had returned, and I accidentally unplugged my controller. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. These guys were at the back, so the deaths of their comrades shielded them. Let's steal from them. And power hit him in the nads. Damn it. Okay. Little bit of force. And combo punch him in the nads. What are you even stealing from them? I don't know. We've been able to steal from some randos. I'm pretty sure we were at one point able to steal from a tank. I don't know if we were just unscrewing something live on our turn, but...
What a cinch.
RPG stealing is weird. I mean, to be fair, I have seen RPG stealing be weirder. Because at least when we steal, the enemy, just kind of lets it happen. Because the whole point of stealing is that we walked away with the loot. We don't see town guards from Goetze just inexplicably turn 180 degrees on the spot, begin running, and then about 2 hours later they catch up with us to go, "You've been a very naughty boy and your stealing has been noticed. Now you're going to have to talk your way out of it or pay a bribe." Because this land predates the great crime omniscience. Or, yes, alternatively, stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood. It's all over, Jam Maker. What's with the smoke around here? It's stinging my eyes. What? I can hardly breathe. Maybe the smoke is poison gas. Also, thank you, chat, for jumping in to remind Darkrays. Yes, there's like a back row, front row mechanic, where back row are guarded by a mysterious field until the front row has taken too much damage.
I'm always ready.
Oh! Big No. No, game. You have to come up with a better name than that. You can't just call it Big Iguana. No, I refuse. I'm leaving.
I'm out of here.
Lord Draconic, thank you very much for shooting your shot. How unfortunately the model is down at the moment, but I'm sure wherever your, like, thrown ball, banana, rubber ducky, whatnot has landed, Chibalba thanks you. Big Iguana sounds like a wrestler from the 80s. They kinda do.
Die.
Diamond Spirit Band, hold on. No! Lucian! Shibalba thanks you for your bananas. Diamond Spirit Band is Spirit Magic level 7. Gotcha. And Lordrin, thank you for reminding me to stop drinking. Darkrays, this is far from round 2 if it's Iguazo come back again. I should also point out, I've recently been in my hangs with Ethan. Ethan has been slowly making his way through Armored Core 6 and has himself separately, he's only done Liberator of Rubicon, but he has separately concluded that he should abbreviate Iguazu to Iguana. He came up with this on his own, bless him, and cannot stand Iguana. I'm just so proud of him. Yes, bless. I want to get out of here. It's getting hotter and hotter. There's more of that goo on the ground. And there's that poison gas smell too. I don't know if we can make it through this. I don't know if we're going to make it out of here alive. Does he also hate the disembodied waifu voice? More that he doesn't understand some of the narrative decisions surrounding it, which I'm honestly with. Like, he actually raised some points I didn't realize though. Like, in the Liberator ending, according to him anyway, I haven't played it in years, she's the one who writes out and, like, contacts the rebellion and calls them in. Which means she can talk to people who are not you. She just chooses not to when her brain jumps from, I've been minorly inconvenienced. Hey, murder everyone who's ever helped you. It's not really helping your argument there, girl. Also, Jansen just casually shoved a boulder as if it was nothing. My boy, I understand you've got a girl to impress, but damn, son. Sorry, Jansen. Did you... Hold on. You put loot in a geyser. Oh, you bastards. That's just mean. Especially with how long these looting animations take. We're just going to quietly ignore the fact that we found seed in a hole through which white liquid is spurting through. Ah, joy. Elementals. Ground spheres. Right. Earth is beaten by... Oh God, not this again. Fire was beaten by water. Water is beaten by ground. Ground is beaten by wind. Yes. Okay, wind. Let's get windy with it. Same as last time, actually. Let's just charge up Jansen. And, Lil Mac. A little bit of shadow in our lives, just to hang on a minute. Oh God, no, hold on. Maybe we need to reevaluate. They've only got 290 health. Hold on. I don't think we need the full. I don't think we need to give them the full Jansen. I think we might just give them a light winding. A prism just in case they survive. Relax and relax. Oh, I like this fight design. I like this idea of a fight. They all spend their first turn. Basically, you've got to one-turn them. Yeah, we're just fucking doomed. Okay, then. Oh, the spell counter! Go, little Mac! Okay, while Jansen bravely floor tanks, we can salvage this. A little bit of force in our lives. A little bit of gambling, that'll be fine. And Mac punch something. Perfect! Game!
It appears I've still got a lot to learn.
Damn it, Jansen. As the local Dragoon main, you're supposed to floor tank after falling from the arena. And Mac has shattered every bone in his hand. The scary thing is I think he hasn't. Like, Mac has punched some impressive things that are still standing, and yeah, he's not bad. He's leveraging those child gaming laws that don't let them hurt kids. Oh, hello. Cubic lovely. Joy. I have found music. I know I'm gonna take damage, but there's loot. Aha! I hid in the looting animation! The looting animation took so long that I hid inside of it. In order to evade damage. It's the old FromSoft lever trick. Haha! Until we meet again! Something about everyone celebrating while Jansen is just face down on the floor. Yeah. Kind of says it all, really, about this particular split group. Ah, I'm burning up here. How is it so hot when we're under a snowfield? This heat must have accumulated from the bowels of the earth. We need to be prepared for anything up ahead. So what you're saying is don't expect the usual elemental coding. Okay. You're saying don't expect probably ice or ground. So I'm going to say probably there's a fire creature at the end. Like, we're going to bump randomly into Ifrit. Nope. And honestly, knowing my luck and knowing it... Oh, damn it. No! No, 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 no. Out of the poison swamp! Huh. I was going to say, knowing my luck, we're going to bump into Ifrit, and knowing my luck, he's going to randomly be voiced by Ben Starr in an early role. Just so that I can shake my fist once again to the heavens. Now we know how to dodge. Now we know how to dodge Easter Island's meteor attacks. Be in the middle of a looting animation. Of course. They'll never suspect it. No. Lucian's the one with the problem with Liam O'Brien. I'm stalked by Yuri Lowenthal, but even that is better than my true nemesis. Like, Yuri Lowenthal is just sort of like a jobber villain who turns up periodically. Like, he's Captain Cold. Yuri Lowenthal is Captain Cold turning up, whereas fucking Ben Starr is Reverse Flash. It was me, Eddie. I was the moody voice that was this character the entire time. What are we dealing with here? Okay, a hardened organic. And the buzzsaw-footed bird, apparently. Interesting. I also appreciate it is just called Seagull. Like, we've got all of these fantastical creatures, even the guanas from earlier, and this is apparently a seagull. Given that I live in a coastal town, fair enough. Wait, do they even have elements? This one is fiery. Okay. Let's go with... If it's... Oh, no. If it's fire... Water. Yes. Everybody defend. Actually, Cook, have you got the thing that... No. One of these lets you regain mana by relaxing. Yes, there we go. It's probably important that you have mana because you're like the mainline healer when we get there. Mac, let's go for a little bit of a mind charge on Jansen.
Let's go.
I did not factor in... Yeah. Guys, he's already asleep. Guys, he's already asleep. Can I wake him up from sleep with... Ah, fuck it, shadow magic. Do you have something that does sleep? Other than cure all. That is, other than cure all. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Let's just have a light prayer on Jansen, because they're probably going to go for Jansen now that they've slept him. And you go for Big Shadow.
Okay.
Ah! I mean, that's just mean, especially with this particular party split. Good lord! Okay. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Right. At least they're not smart. Oh, no, they're smart. Yeah, Cook, can we just run away, please? Oh, dear. This might be it, folks. We might be about to die to a bunch of magic bugs. Damn it, Jansen, stop dying, you melt. I love that they don't even give him a cool death pose. He just face plants.
Forgive me.
He really does just look straight up dead. Okay, we're gonna need to eat some items today. It seems. I think ultimate medicine on Jansen. Let's save some mana. What's the mana with you? Split heal, little heal, many little heals, and I'll leave it at that. I think I don't want to leave myself with too little resources. Okay, stay in the looting animation. Careful. Gotcha. Run, quick. Oh, hold on. Never mind. What? Oh, okay. Really thought I was going to be able to clutch it there. It is just mean, though, to... Killer birds. Nope. Honestly, this is a party of casters and maybe a monk. I think it's fair to say I'm just going to run away from most of the fights. I've trended towards a quite physical party. Oh, no. I should have told it was that one. It's animated differently than the rest of the stuff in here. Different note. My Discord buds and I just got into a discussion of how likely Light from Death Note would use therapy as an excuse to learn how to be a better manipulator. Yeah, that's just a given. Chances are 100. Yep. Oh, fuck off. No. Not you. No, not your anti-magic bullshit on the party where I'm forced to use 3 mages. Screw you, bird. Which is fair, actually. Like, Rakan took a brief trip to England. That's when I went up to Edinburgh to go and actually meet him in person. One of the first things that happened. One of the first texts we got into the group chat. All caps. Seagull stole my rap. Exactly. Dude had barely been in the country and a seagull immediately went for his food. Alright. Finally, decent ground to walk on. Anyway, how long do you think this cave goes on? If my bearings are correct, we'll be right under the wreckage soon. So then, Kym and Sarah should be there. They've gotta be. Come on, hurry. We need to find them. I didn't parry at the gull in time. It was a Scottish gull. They have harder parry windows. Are we assuming then, like it's a sort of like a dire seagull? Yeah, that seems fair. Save! Please, goodness Lord, save! There's an alarming amount of this dungeon has been bird-based. I'm really scared that bloody griffin from the first area is going to come back again for revenge. At least in these day and age, we don't have to deal with the fact that every time the griffin attacked us, we would lose all sound. Oh, this is not good. This cave is big. No, you cannot. Just zoom in on the freaky funhouse mirror glass version of Kaim's weirdly thin head. No, game. No. Also, obligatory, I'm just glad that he's in there and we're out here and that he's the sheriff and that he's the caveman.
I can't sense a pulse.
They can't be dead. Can they?
Perfect timing, Lordrin.
Yeah, don't panic. Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Calm down. I just can't hear it. I sense a huge
Dalton?
energy surge.
Ah.
Oh, that's her.
Yes, thank you, Counselor. What the? What? What? Why is a JRPG version of the Ruin Sentinel attacking me? And I'm aware that, yes, technically Dark Souls is a Japanese RPG, but it's more in the style of... You know what I mean? Hey, I'm glad that... I'm not glad that they're in here while we're in here and he's the sheriff and we're in a cave.
Oh, yeah. More good news. I didn't know a creature like that lived around here.
They're probably just a manifestation of whatever power is causing this awful cold.
Can we save Kaim and Sarah if we beat the creatures? No, if. We will defeat them.
All right, Cook. Nice. Let's get going. Right, what element are you? Water. I can't say I'm that surprised. It does have 10,000 HP, though. You're really making me work for this mage party, aren't you? There's only one target, though. Okay. Let's start chucking the floor at it. I think this thing is going to use magic. So I'm gonna go barricade. Just in case, though, let's go... Ah, wait, we can get all barricade-us. Never mind. You handle all shielding, then. You handle all barricade-us. Mac, you know what to do. Punch him in the shoe. No, he's too young to be stepped on. He was innocent. Pardon? Pardon?
Here.
All right, I guess change of plans then. I think this thing has innate reflect. All right then. Also, Ed, at that size, I think Mac is likely to hit your favorite weak spot. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, because, like, look, a lot of it is foot, like, up to normal person size, and then most of it is shin, but above where Mac would probably hit, I think. Right. Okay. Did they really put an innate reflect creature against the damn mage part? That's just mean. Can it reflect bomb, though? I don't remember. Let's try a weak bomb first to find out. Ming. We are going to need to power up Mac, apparently. And Lil Mac. Go for a normal attack for now. Let's see how much damage you can get in a single normal hit. Oh, there goes Jansen floor tanking. Yes, we'll kill the 10,000 health creature 375 at a time.
Here.
Okay, this is the time for the godly dragon tears because it's a full heal. Get Mac up to full. We desperately need to live. Cook, realistically, I think you're going to have to block, love. Mac, let's go for a combo. It outsped me throwing an item. It outsped an item use. Okay, then. Goldie Dragon Tears on Mac again? Mac, continue punching him? Go on, Mac! We have no choice but to let you solo him. Fucking Angel's Plume, scrape Jansen off the floor. I think I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? I don't think Mac should be taking an extra turn in order to punch. Oh, Ming's back.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, Ming. Do we have like an antifreeze? Fuck it, cure all. Skill, prayer, Mac.
Okay.
God, Jansen only just got up to get a face full of blizzard. Yeah, he really did, didn't he? That's fine. Keep going for Mac. You're doing barely any damage. Does reflect work on items? I forget. We didn't get a chance to find out. The person who was trying to throw a bomb at him got, like, blasted in the face, I'm pretty sure. Speaking of which, scrape Jansen off the floor. Alright, continue supporting your brother. Mac attack. Wait a minute. Lotus Ring and Machine Killer. Okay, wait. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Wait. Hold on. Wait. It's organic. I don't think we have an organic and attack up ring, but we've definitely got an anti-organic ring somewhere. Organic effect. Yeah, the effective area is widened. Do we have anything that includes Biokiller as part of it, but isn't just Biokiller? Machine Killers. Yeah, water. Oh, no, that's a water ring. Oh, fuck. No. Okay. Right, what is he? Water. Let's see what happens if we punch him with an earth ring. I need to find the earth ring, but I think we have one. Yeah, earth ring ultra. Try a punch with earth ring ultra.
Okay.
Because maybe he can reflect spells, but let's see him parry this, you filthy casual.
Okay.
Oh, we're fucked. Mac's gonna get frozen and everyone else will be dead. Oh, he's forcing EA on us. Oh.
I'm not done yet.
Please tell me this is not the strat. We're not just going to keep waiting on Ming to come back each time. Revives an ally with full HP. Yeah, that's lovely and all. Greatly restores the hit health and thing of a party member. Oh, Mac unfroze. I didn't notice that. Mac, have some ambrosia. Mac, Punch him in the shins. He outsped an item use again. Fuck me, this thing's fast. Okay, right then. This is bad. We got like a... Goddess Medicine is full heal. Yes. Okay, we might use that on... I might use that on Ming, to be honest. The Legendary Fruit, the Greatly... Ack, try and stay alive. You're the one with all the defense ups at the moment. Items shouldn't be reflected. That is wonderful. No one's getting a chance to use items at the moment because it keeps murdering us. No, I'm about to get frozen again. Speaking of murder. Hi Ming, how you doing?
I'm not done yet.
This is honestly what we're doing. This is... You know, you remember the John definitely strat? This is the Ming surely strat. Do you have a blocked frozen items? I literally just remembered that as he got frozen. We're on the same wavelength. Okay, you know what? You're probably not even going to live, so just chuck Earth at him. Okay, you're allowed actually to outspeed him. So some people using some items is fast enough. Not all people using all items, though. Okay. I think we need a healing tank on Mac. Yep, no. There goes Ming again. Bye, Ming. I said some items, not all items. At least Mac has unfrozen. Mac! Fuck off this item. We've got an anti-freeze in here somewhere. I keep forgetting you can change items mid-combat, which is where I'm getting screwed over. Put on a warm vest. Yes. See my vest. Mac really is out here about to solo this damn thing by just punching it in the toe. Well, that's what we say around these parts, Mac. By any means necessary. We have the power of Auntie Ming's inability to die and Mac's backpack. Welcome back, Ming. How is Mac doing? Is he still buffed? He's still buffed. Okay. Is it possible to speed him up a little bit? Probably not going to live long enough, but... Lordrin, hey, at least you remembered you can change items mid-combat. You completely forgot you could change personas mid-combat in Persona 3. This is fair. Bye, Ming. Nice seeing you, Ming. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We need something different for this. All right, Mac, come on. This thing's got like 3,000 HP and you're doing about 1,000 a go. Combo. How dare you fucking miss? Combo! Ice mine? What? Oh no. Wait, no. No, he's gonna freeze himself. Oh no, I gave him the anti-freeze though. Speed the child! We're making the mother of all omelets here, Mac. Okay, Mac, strike him down with the memes.
Ah, what a cinch.
Why was that fight? Just why? Go on, little Mac. You got him. And he gets his own loading screen. Fuck yeah, Mac. The little Mac who could. That is actually, like, impressive, though, that Mac basically soloed the whole fight.
Are they okay?
Kyle, come on, buddy. Snap out of it. Come on, buddy. You're immortal, right? Come on.
Sarah.
Galgamos, I will answer that question when we're done with drama cutscene mode.
No, let us do it, Ming. Yeah, yeah.
Mac will just punch them away. Power of Zaspirito!
Jensen. Kyle, you're back. I can't believe it. I thought you were dead. I mean, we gave up on you.
You're spitting in my face.
Spitting. Hey, I love you too, you big lug.
Damn straight. We love you, Kime. Oh, okay. Oof.
Okay. Thank you.
I feared for the nuke for a moment there.
Goodness.
This time, you saved us. Thank you for being so brave. Cook, Mac.
Cook did nothing. Mac was the brave one here. You don't even know.
Thanks, Jensen.
Jansen also did nothing.
We've got bigger problems. By the way, you can always get a job as an ice sculptor. Kidding.
Hard cut to black. Wonderful. Okay, well, while I remember. Galgamos with a quick question regarding Yakuza. In a few days, I'll get a key for infinite wealth that I don't need, as I already own the game. Are you interested? Ooh! I am, but I feel like I don't deserve it, because I am so far away from ever covering infinite wealth or getting anywhere near infinite wealth, because I need to go through 4, 5, 6, 7, yes, 7, and then there's infinite wealth. And that's without getting distracted by Hawaii, or Dead Souls, if I can find a good emulator. Then I don't think I deserve it, though. So, you're very kind, but I don't think I deserve. Also, I'm going to quickly check that I don't own infinite wealth. real quick, like. No, I have Bioshock and Infinite Halo, but not interminable waffling Yakuza mode. Oh, if it's just run out and you don't know like anyone else who wants it, then yes, I'll happily hoover it up, but only if there's no one else you can possibly think of. For I am not worthy. Oh my god, the pirates found us. Hey, Sid! I forget he's not just an airship, he's got a bloody submarine, hasn't he? Wow, the 360 is struggling right now. It's making some noise.
Captain!
Ah, great. Why is Golden Boy still hanging around?
Who is that guy?
He is the man of the member hit.
Everyone, get on board.
You will learn his ways, Mac.
You're all safe.
Well, we've been kind of through hell and back. I mean, we're running and fighting. Eh, not that you'd care.
How did you find us?
The pendant that I returned to Ming. What? There's magic energy in it. We've been tracking its output.
I put a GPS on your boobs.
I see. We've gotten a lot of help from this pendant over the centuries. Yes, we have.
Captain, you got a new ship.
This is the Nautilus. It belongs to my son, Ced.
Oh.
It's me.
Wow, the great pirate said in the flesh. It's great to meet you.
Okay, I like that Cook is...
The great pirate said,
Hang on.
Seth's son.
I like that Cook is not just a nerd for Seth being a pirate. Cook is just a nerd for pirates in general.
Ah, you must be Kai Maganar, the immortal doing the dirty work for Ura.
That was a long time ago.
It was about 2 weeks ago, Kai.
His beloved wife, Sarah.
Pleased to meet you.
And Numara's 1,000-year-old Queen Ming.
Enjoy, Galgamos. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Honor to meet you.
Please, go easy on me.
In fact, back then, he hadn't even been born then. Wait a minute. Ming, did you get your memories back? Yes. That's great.
Welcome, on behalf of the Nautilus. I think you know this pretty boy here.
King Tolton, why are you here?
Poor guy barely knows where he is.
He's been used and betrayed by Gongora. So, his objective is the same as ours.
Yeah, he's who we track if we ever lose him.
But I think we can make
The shining light of his LEDs.
Daredevil, right, Mama?
Daredevil?
Yeah, a real macho man.
What?
Yeah, I thought something was in your eye. Nothing. Who does your hair?
Yeah.
It's okay. He's been abandoned by Gongora. Left for dead.
Actually nice on Jansen to check, though. Like, very specifically. Like, of all people, I know what's going on here. I'm just gonna stare at you very intently for a moment. Don't mind me. Prepare to change discs. Would you like to save your game? Yes. Yes, I would like to shave my game first. Prince is the party's lighthouse. Aww. It's kind of sweet, though. He's like Nelson's column. He's a little landmark the party regroups at. Okay. Well, yep, disc 4. Okay, I need to actually find where I put the box. Which means that we're changing to the best possible disc. I say this every stream, I swear. But we are leaving... Ah. Hold on. Hold on. We may have a small issue. We have a small issue. The eject disk button has sunk. Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's a way to no. I'm pretty sure there's a way to eject disk from here. Isn't there? No, that's turn off console. I lost Odyssey. Okay. Hold on. I'm going back under the desk. I don't know if you heard that noise it made. That was not a good sound. So I made that joke about having to get Henry a new 360. I think I'm going to have to get Henry a new 360. I did not do anything to this 360. It just decided to die. On the plus side, the eject button has come back. Time to break out the screwdriver. May well be. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to go to pause screen. I didn't turn it on. It's just done this to itself. So, in theory, it's Frankensteining to life. We shall find out. Right, from this side, can I? Oh. Okay, so I'm going to bring the microphone down here. It ejected with no issue. And it doesn't look like anything's wrong in there. There doesn't seem to be anything like rattling around or trapped or anything. I have no idea what made that noise. Is the disc okay? The disc is fine. The disc is perfectly intact. It's not even like dusty or scratched. Nothing has happened to the disc. The disc tray was in the right place. The disc was in the right place in the tray. Nothing has befallen it. I don't know why it made that noise. This is some gaming fucking archaeology going on here. I don't understand why it's operating this way, but okay, we'll find out. No, hang on, hold on. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try having disk 4 in when we boot up the game. Last time I heard something similar was the disk spinning in the tray while the tray was almost completely closed. But that was an old PC. Did the Xbox get bugged? Doesn't seem to have. Seems to be fine. Which is deeply confusing to me. Considering the noise it made earlier. I mean, it's taking a second to get through the menu, but that's about it, really. Xbox just wanted to keep you on your toes. It seems to have, frankly. I nearly had a bloody... Oh, I didn't say about that. I'm still on the floor, by the way. I didn't say about that. Like, obviously one of the things I've been moaning about of late is the temperature. Not of my PC, of life and times. And I'm pleased to report that whilst unfortunately the news has saddened me greatly to the point of near incensement by saying we're due for another quote-unquote temporary heatwave for September. That's not very temporary. That's a month, guys. That's a month. We did, however, have a brief break in the heat in the form of a storm, which involved a thunder crash so fucking loud, I thought this was it. As in, I thought the bombs had gone, and I had a few seconds, and then my window was going to come crashing in, because this is it. Like, good fucking god, this thunder crash must have been just overhead or something, because it sounded far away, but was so damn loud. And no surrounding noises. No rain, no sort of little pre-bum-ba-dum-ba-dums. Just one big awakening bang! And then a lot of sort of whooshing rumbling, which sounded like encroaching air. And, no, it just turns out, actually, it's just the heat. The heat deciding it's done now. Or at least for now. Right, hold on a minute. Checking saved games. I'm not leaving the floor until I see it load correctly. The advantage of having my microphone on a bendy stand. It's bendy and the mic machine. Even the Thor got sick of the heat. Must have, to be honest. Holy shit, we're back! What's the Team Fortress? Team Fortress. Team 4-star, Ed. Not Team Fortress. Team 4-star of some guy plummeting back down to ground. Boom. I'm back, bitches.
What? Were you sleeping? When we passed out, I dreamed. I saw Mom in the Aurora. You were there too.
Aurora Borealis.
Really? That's so weird.
At this time of day.
I wanted to ask you about that. Maybe we really were there.
Wait a second. You mean it wasn't a dream?
Yeah.
Well, were we able to get to the Aurora?
Well, Mom was there.
So it was like a dream?
Yeah. It was like a dream. But it wasn't a dream.
She thanked us for coming, didn't she?
Yeah.
She said she had something to tell us. And it was something for Akaima and Sarah.
I think so. I wonder if they'll think we're crazy if we tell them what she said.
Nah, I doubt that. They're not like that.
We'll get to that in a bit, go. Dark race.
Hey, wait, Mac. Let's just check and make
Let's let the kids get the trauma out of their system first.
Together.
What? Oh, okay.
Tell me what she said.
Together, okay?
1, 2, thank you.
Oh.
And then she went on like she really wanted to tell us something.
Yeah, she did.
She said she loved us.
She said she was glad we came.
Yeah, she was glad.
I'm not comfortable with how close that is to a dream I had shortly after Dad died, but okay.
Now we can't use her jump.
The whole, like, following Cook and Mac stuff does unfortunately hit every now and then. Now, meanwhile, I keep going to say Dongora because my brain is mixing Dark Rays and Gongora. Dongora just sounds like a character from Dynasty Warriors. Gongora mode. Ah, those fools. Jensen was wise to check for the eyes, but he could never check the new place for my spyware. The fourth wall! What do you mean we lost signal? What do you mean the device made expensive noises? We can't just use her jump function anymore. We broke it when we were leaving Ura.
Gosh, she's more delicate than I thought.
Oh, Ma, don't go saying that.
Mama? What are you, 60? That's just sick.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, I think it's really very endearing. Yes.
Mate, are you going to argue with the closest thing this universe has to Blackbeard and Blackbeard's mum?
Where are the kids?
Asleep. It appears they've seen Liram.
I see.
Gongora might not be there when we return to Ura.
Grand Staff just kind of fucked off.
Why?
When I was helping Ced, Gongora had boarded Grand Staff. After that, Grand Staff seemed to just fly away.
What? It flew? That thing can fly?
I think we'd have a better chance of finding Gongora if we looked for Grand Staff, rather than returning to Ura. What do you think, Kaim?
Yeah. If we keep heading south, where does that put us?
The land of the Eastern Tribe.
Let's land and take on supplies. I might be able to tweak the Nautilus for more power, too.
Seth, this ship is a submarine, right? Can we find an underwater passage to an inland lake?
That's a great idea. Ced, set course.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
You want an underground passage to an inland lake?
You're still captain of this ship, Ced.
I'm really worried we're just about to bump into something big and arguably emerald-colored.
And yet you're still giving orders, Mama.
Kaim, Sarah, Seth.
That's most of the cast. Well done.
I remember everything. The Hall of Mirrors, 30 years ago.
It was well, huh? I think we're about to get lore dumped. Hold on. Strap in, folks. The real reason Gongora climbed so high in political power wasn't so he could become king. It's just he needed the funds to install jet engines in the staff.
Do you remember the world on the other side?
We must return. We can't stay here. We're not from this world.
Yeah, that much I remember.
When these mirrors give off light, a path links the two worlds.
I shall remain here.
They won't allow it.
Don't you feel the light?
Oh, I feel it.
Oh yeah, I can feel it.
Time has begun to flow again.
1,000 years was a long time.
And yet, those 1,000 years were very important.
A sleeping spell. That won't work.
You think? You don't understand. As long as we and these mirrors remain here, magic energy will increase in this world. This place shall soon be replete with that magic, and we will be able to access power stronger than any ever known.
Power to do what?
No, that's just the unlimited power, Kaim.
You will understand. So set your mind at rest. I won't kill you until then. Until then.
Unlimited power! Tolton's action pose looks like he didn't know the photo was going to get taken.
And he took advantage of Anira's betrayal of Seth, threatening me and leaving my subjects' very lives hanging in the balance.
Yeah, all the traumatic-inducing experiences to get under their skins and get them to forget stuff.
He used our shock and distress to steal our memories.
Exactly. Sarah is the smart one.
Yes.
Okay, you don't need to say it like that, girl. I can't tell if you were like bamboozled, Sarah had figured it out, or just exasperated with yourself. The read on that was weird. Ah, here we go. Okay. Would you like to view the Nautilus navigation tutorial? Yes, please. While on the sea, the Nautilus controls work the same way as those of the slant nose that you used for about 5 minutes and then left for several hours. To set the Nautilus in motion, move the left stick in any direction. The Nautilus can also dive into deep waters. Press B to go to the ocean floor when displayed on the bottom right. Press B to send the Nautilus underwater. Once underwater, the Nautilus controls work in the same way as on the surface, except you cannot leave the ship. To get back to the surface, press B again. Some areas, such as the shallows, ice fields, and hypercurrents, are not navigable even to the Nautilus. Press the RB button to move to the Nautilus bridge. To return to the sea navigation, approach the cockpit controls and confirm that you want to embark. When you approach the shores, A to land will appear. Press A to exit the Nautilus. To make the world map appear, click in the right stick. The Nautilus to reboard, choose a landing point on the world map and press A. Okay, so we've gone from driving around in a glorified speedboat to basically driving an armored core, but on the water. I mean, you look at this thing and tell me this doesn't look a bit like a fucking AC in travel mode. Which is starting to make me really not appreciate those red engines at the back. Okay, so what is occurring over... Oh. Oh. Ooh. No, do not like, no. So I'm realizing the Subnautica problem is back again. I was really thought I was going to be fine with that one. It's that's the problem. That utter lack of being able to see into the distance that anything could just be coming. I'm just fully expecting to hear a sort of ghostly screech. Duh. What the? What? Hold on. Apparently we have jumps. The jump feature is broken, but we can just lightly hop. Is this some kind of abyss? Nope. That sound, I've heard that fucking sound in so many games. Yeah, it does sound familiar. I can't put my finger on what, though. Emerald Weapon says boo. You know, I often credit Shadows of the Empire for that fear, but I think Emerald Weapon didn't help. Honestly. Like, when it was static, that was fine. Because I knew where it was, and I could avoid where it was. When it started to move, and I didn't know where it was at any given time until it just emerged out of the tiny draw distance, that was fucking terrifying. I don't really know where we are. Okay. Of course, I've taken the land miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away from any known landing points. Okay. Sadly, I need to go. I've got work in the morning. Y'all have fun. Look after yourself, Alexandros, and stay safe. Okay, so we'll take a little cruise. I'm not really certain where we're trying to go. There's a few places we obviously can go, but I don't know where's the place we should go. There's our Grand Staff, but not necessarily the Grand Staff that we're looking for. I don't want to do this, but is there like bad current down here? Ah, okay, bad current. Oh, bad current. Cutscene worthy bad current? Did I piss off Emerald? Please no. Yep, Sarah is a G. That makes sense.
She's maxed out, Mama. She could give more if she had more power.
We should be able to use magic to get us past these hypercurrents.
Yeah, that would do it.
Magic energy? In the words of a pirate, a great treasure. This should be fun.
Alright, so that is go to the south. Yeah. Which is miles and miles and miles away, but we'll figure that out. Huh. Yeah, okay. I am also, like, aggressively not a fan of how horrible and flat the ocean is, because I keep feeling I'm going to be driving along perfectly innocently and some super boss will just grab me because, ahaha, you walked across the cutscene trigger. Because there are just too many JRPG super bosses which are ahaha. There was actually a secret trigger here this entire time, but you didn't know when you spoke to what appeared to be a normal guard. You had no idea that secretly he was hiding a dark, evil lightning unicorn up his arse. Terrace cave. Okay. I would have preferred a little bit more environment variety, given we just spent a bunch of time in a cave. Evil lightning unicorn? Hold on. Let me try and dig them up. What were they called? Ixion. Ixion, Final Fantasy X. The fight with Dark Ixion you bump into by just chatting to what appears to be a rando NPC. Hold on a minute. Oh god. Oh wait, no, hold on. No, hang on. Hold on. We need to actually rejig the party. Wait.
Forgive me.
Okay, right. First order of business. Ming, get out. Change formation. Yes, Ming, get out. Said, get in. And I suppose Mac kind of needs to stick around. Right, okay. Thinking to myself, what mortals do we currently have on deck? Kime needs to stay on deck. Hang on, can we not have Kime? Like in main gameplay? Oh shit, that's actually an option. That's nice. You can have a party that doesn't have Kime in it, even in the like mainline plot. Okay. Mortal Spiritmancer and our only Spiritmancer. Makes sense to have them on deck. Only Black Mage, only White Mage, and General Double-Edge person. Hold on. Wait, Jansen, the fuck are you doing here at the front? Get back. Sorry, but my mind went to the form it took in FF14, because 14 is an all-star hit on the FFs, and it looks different. Oh, hang on a minute. FF14 Ixion. Let's have a look. I mean, that still looks like a Dark Evil Lightning Unicorn to me. He's even got a metal mohawk. Big horse with big horn energy. Although, apparently this Eorzea database is calling him Ixion Clarion. If that's any help. This was what I was doing. Yeah, Kime, you need to learn how to... You've already learned how to wear 2 accessories, but you need to start learning how to double SP from Said. Also, eat a seed. And slot in the ability to wear 2 accessories. Then now you can wear 2 accessories. Ooh! Yes. And other than that, we'll give you, I guess, attack boost. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, and now all the... Sorry, one more time. Now the gang's all here. You have your glasses, which are the HP and status of enemies. And you have... Probably... Someone should wear the... What's it? The treasure goggles. Yes, you. HP and status of enemies. There was one for... Types and elements of enemies. But I think Jansen already has factual analysis, don't you? Yes. So status analysis and treasure analysis, that makes the most sense. Okay. Speaking of 14, did you come back to it? No, not yet. Mostly because every time I remembered it was during the time where the PC was in the middle of melting. So, hopefully, I want to get back onto actually doing my damn job and providing you guys some content to keep on your third monitor. Or where I actually belong on the 5th. And I just realized I have put said in shades. Now, hold on. No. That is not a good look. Who can afford a 5th monitor? That's a fair point, actually, Dark Rays. Whilst I do belong in the, what would it be? Quinary? Like 5th. The 5th equivalent of secondary or tertiary. Like 5th-ary. I belong in the 5th-ary priority position. But no one has that many monitors. No one should have that many monitors. Not in this day and age. A fossil fish. An ancient grass. Okay, so we can steal an ancient statue. Stone Beast's Fang, but all of these drop them anyway. And the fish... The fish can drop Mother Nature's spirit. That's alarming. Also, I personally wouldn't mind if you to just go at it on your own, but the choice of yours to stream it or not. Oh, I wouldn't be. I would just be going at it on my own. Sorry, where I was going with that was I want to get back into the habit of doing my job, and then I'll actually start fucking around with stuff on my free time. You gotta earn free time. I am lucky enough to live a life where the generosity of others allows me to sit on my arse and play video games, the thing that I was probably going to be doing anyway, while nattering to myself. Even if there was nobody watching, I would just continue nattering to myself, so literally what I'd be doing anyway. Like, I am extraordinarily lucky to have any of you show up, let alone give even a penny. So I want to earn that first, and then I've got free time. I'll honestly just start swinging. I feel like these things are going to use magic. Just have a little barricade up. And that's earth. This one's fire. So as long as I don't use earth or fire, I won't heal them, so wind. Ah. Ah. These lads. Of course, they're scaling it now for the 5-person party again. I've been running with such thin parties for so long, I'm starting to think that I might be outnumbered. Oh dear. You don't have a ring that's doing something silly. No, you've got the jamming ring. Let's give you the Herculean. Any of these swords better for you? Nope. Good to know. Right, so that thing is pretty physical resistant. What about... I think this one was also pretty physical resistant. Said shot it earlier and it didn't take much. Have we got anything for... Yes, hardened killer. Let's try that instead. You try and steal from a plant. And you heal Lil Mac. Even with... Okay, even with anti-hardened rings, these things are chunky. I think I may need to call this and then come back after some training, because these things are rocking up with about 1,200 health and I can barely do any damage to them. Like, everybody focus on one while drop a little heal on Kime. Let's get a prism going. I know that's the weak version. I don't want to... Ooh, okay. I'm glad I used barricade. Yeah, alright. So Ced's melee damage is leaving a lot to be desired. Shadow? Does that do much to them? Not much. Alright. Yeah, honestly, everybody just run away.
Sorry, got homework to do.
You have homework? Mac, you do not have homework. If you had homework, you would just punch it to oblivion. Cease these lies, Mac. The only study for you is the... Nope. I was about... No. Phrasing, Ed. I was about to say the only study for you is the fist, but that sounds wrong. Studying the way of the fist. There we go. Thank you, Lord Dragonic, for reminding me to scrunch up. Also, I am scrunching. I am scrunching my asshole right now as I run terrified away. These fish are frightening, and I wish to squeaky bum cheeks my way out. Earn my points? I am. Yes, Lord Dragonic. No. The scary plants and fish. Run from the weed. Right, said Fred. Okay, on that note, we've now seen the types of horror that Disc 2 contains. Sorry, Disc 2? Disc 4. It was a multiple of 2. Clearly, I have some prep to do. So, I will spare y'all that pain. This is a mostly grindless JRPG, to be fair, because most of the time you are given exactly as much XP as you need and you're not allowed to outlevel the area. Damned if I'm not going to try, though, or at the very least get some SP together. So that we've got, like, higher power moves that we can do on the enemy. Because if I'm hitting for, like, 72s and 100 and somethings on guys who turn up with 1,200... we can't rely on Little Mac to solo them all, is what I'm saying. So, upon that note, I have a submarine. It's sort of an airship. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. It's sort of an airship. It also allows us to travel into the future. How far into the future? Well, it depends on how long it takes to get to our location. And on that note, I will see if there's anybody else I can drop y'all off onto. Let's have a look. Well, you know how it is. There is nobody else, but there is a Bob Ross. And I will drop you off upon the Bob. Lydia, I'm sorry, you only just got home, love. I'm sorry. Oh, actually, question. Are you going to be about to run a shift, Lydia? If so, I'll drop them off onto you. I'm about to drop them off on Bob Ross, though, otherwise. Not you. Okay, I'll drop them off on Bob Ross. Blessed be the Bob! Thank you very much for your time, your attention, your eyeballs. Hi, Lydia. Bye, Lydia. It has been emotional. We have finally reached Disc 4. The Xbox 360, amazingly, is still standing. All hail Tolton's Titanic Todger. Love yous all, and farewell.